Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new Life Makeover news video. In the Malaysian server, they just announced their upcoming 6-star, which is going to be probably our next 6-star as well. And per usual, I just want to check out the promo videos, review the sets, look at the 5-star and all the other decom that comes with it. So let's get straight into this video. Like I just mentioned, this is not our server, but it is highly probable that it is coming. If that is not the case, because it has happened before, I just want to give out the disclaimer that I'll make a follow-up video with the one that we're getting, but most of the time it kind of lines up, so that's why we're doing this video today. I have not seen it. I tried to avoid spoilers. I love being a good first reaction. So let's have a look, because normally they put it in the banner right here. Oh, I can't tell what it is. Okay, great. This was the promo picture. They always post like a teaser like a day before, and normally it's very abstract and like vague and kind of has hints of what it was gonna be. And I mean, I'm down for like a naturey wood vibe, because the butterfly we kind of overdone, the flower, depending on which one. Okay, the flowers are kind of overdone as well in my opinion, but I really like the idea of wood branches. So let's start off today's review with, of course, the promo. I see long hair. Hi, long hair. Oh, the back of the dress is really pretty. Is she naked? Look at the wings! Look at the wings! And a harp. Ooh, they are a bit big. Oh. Oh, we have different modes. We love to see that one, innit? So more of like an opaque dress with sleeves. Okay, so she's like a butterfly moth, I think, because it's nighttime and the wings are kind of like, well, they're not ribbed, but textured. Okay, so that is everything. That's it. Okay. First impressions. As far as I know right now, the dress has 2 modes. So we had like a naked version that basically her whole back is exposed and only the bits needed to be covered are covered. And then for the second mode, it seemed to be long sleeves. First impressions, I think it's cute. I'm not loving it right now. The default colors are not as cute as the recolors. And I think the wings might be like too big, but let's not judge it too soon. Let's look at a close-up video for like the outfit preview itself, and then we're gonna have to look at some pictures. I don't think we can really judge it that well based on just a preview video. Oh, I like the chest. How many pulls do you need to get the dress? It's a lot, right? I don't know if I even have that. I don't like the arms. I think that's distracting from the bigger picture. The wings are made out of some lace, and I like that a lot. The harp animation is also really pretty. What is that? Coming out of a flower? Oh, I love that. That's probably the animation you get if you complete it, and then she spawns the wings. Okay, that is sick. I really like that. And you can dye the grass patch. And the spawning the harp. I would assume that these are all separate things. The floor is different, the harp is different. Oh! Wait. Sorry, I'm not doing to pause it. Look. Okay, so this is like fall, because you have the fall leaves. And you look at the flower at the bottom, and this is winter mode. Does it have 4 modes instead of just dye colors? Because look, now the plants are dead. That's what I like to see, alright? Also, the harp has the flowers on it and the branches. I like that a lot. Wood elf kind of vibe, you know, not just like some regular ass fairy. And then here, spring with little blooms. I think this goes around. As you can see here, she like turns around a bit. I think maybe that's a jacket category. That's what it looks like right now. Hair is a gradient. It's pretty. I need to see better pictures. There's a lot going on here. If you saw any of my other review videos, I kind of have been like not the biggest fan of the 6 stars lately just because of its overkillness, I guess. I'm not sure if I feel about the same way for this one too. I really like it so far. I just wish the harp and the wings right now, until I see close-up pictures again, I think they're too big because normally when I take the pictures, that will just get cut off, and I noticed that is a problem with other fashion games too. The older the game gets, the bigger and better they want to do, but then just making everything bigger and bigger, and all you're gonna see is like a small bit, right? I wouldn't have mind if the wings just ended like right, like here, like like a way piece lower. Because right now, they're a bit on the bigger side. But okay, let's not judge too soon again. Let's leave the description here. Alright, so I was right about the floor piece. A disclaimer again, translator from Chinese with Google, so we can kind of interpret it the way we want. But it says here, 4 seasons change floating grassland, so that's like floating piece is floor piece. You can freely switch between the 4 seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter according to your preference, and automatic change of the 4 seasons. I think that also had to do with the things going around. That is sick. This is like the stuff I like to see. For me, it doesn't have to have more details. I feel like this game already had enough details, but the fact that you can change the 4 modes, that is like revolutionary. I really appreciate and like that about Life Makeover. I really hope they never stop doing that. They do it more for the 6 stars these days, but it wasn't like that back in the day. We had like the dragon was one of the first one that had like a switch mode, and I was like, what is that? And now like every 6 star seems to have at least 2 or 3 modes for the dresses, and even another piece, and like fall, like all the seasons in there. Like they didn't have to do that, right? That's what I'm saying. I think that's really cool, that background piece. I really like that. And the grass will have 5 independent dyeing areas, including specialty effects dyeing, which can be dyed separately with a total of 20 free dyeing areas. So depending on which one you switched, you had like different things you can dye. That's crazy. I really hope everyone pulls for this item. That's gonna be really cool. Because if you have a spring one, you make like a picnic thing. The options here, yeah? Winter outfit. I don't have a winter background. I low-key just want it for that piece. That looked so good. Alright, see more. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Okay, there's dual for the harp. Branch bodies designed with 2 textures of material and liquid luminance. And when she's playing the harp, the light and shadow flow with the melody. So I think that's like effects that we saw. There will be dual style for the skirts. Is it not a dress? I don't know if it's translation or not. The asymmetric design had 12 kind of flowers of different materials on one side of the skirt. The short skirt is a light fluffy short skirt. The petals float with the steps, revealing the leg skin penetrating lace and gemstone chain. Okay, hopefully we have pictures of all the modes, but else we gotta go back to the video for a second. And there are 2 standing poses, so you have sitting on the harp branches and playing the harp sideways. In the sitting state, the character sits elegantly sideways on the glowing branches, and the skirt falls like a waterfall with 3.1 meters of dynamic fabric. Aerodynamic ripples, and the lace wings and the sleeves are as elegant as breathing. New flying vehicle. Unlock the wings to unlock air galloping. Oh, so that's why the wings are so big, because it's actually something you can drive. That is... We got the dragon, we have the unicorn, we have the little meowsicle, whatever you want to call it. And then I guess you can equip the wings as a vehicle. They really are pushing that whole open world thing. I don't think they've launched it yet for our server, or in their server too. I think that's why they're really stepping up those 6 stars to make sure everyone gets like a vehicle. Probably why they're rerunning also the dragon set in a couple of months, and for them like pretty soon already, so you can get that dragon to ride around. Oh no, we already have the dragon, never mind. Forget it. Anyway, interesting. Cool, but I don't know. I really don't use the housing feature, so for me, I'm not really wild about it unless it's going to be like full-on Nikki open world, but I don't think so. We'll see. We'll see though. I don't know. Alright, I'm trying to quickly figure out the lore for this set. I'm normally more about the items itself, not really about the lore. Again, it's poorly translated, but it seems to be that she's like the rebirth of spring. So we have the flowers blooming. We have, of course, the grass patch on the floor, and it says here that, yeah, she's an elf. Carry the wishes of the world and fall into the elf of spring, which I assume is her. But only the most ardent expectations can make the great elves pluck the strings of fate. So she's like some really important elf that's playing the strings in spring, making sure that everything goes right with the world, question mark. The sound of the harp strings to spell awaken all the things. The starlight of the strings fall into the soil, and the silver blue of the flowers surge into poetry is an instant. So I think it's implied that she's like the spawn of spring. And then she plays her harp and then everything starts to bloom. So that's probably where we're gonna see a lot of inspiration from. So that's where the wood branches come in, the flower, the lace, all of the wings and the magical stuff. Alright, let's have a look at some promo pictures so we can kind of see like different versions. I really think this frilly thing that you see around her arm is like a jacket type thing. It doesn't seem to be attached to the dress, and we saw it when she turned around kind of. But I hope, do we have a better picture? Kind of hard to tell from here. The harp is really big, but I do know that harps are pretty big instruments. If someone plays this or has played this in the past, can you please give me your opinion? I would love to hear what you think about this one. I don't play the harp, but I like here some elements. I think it has 2 modes, but I don't know if I can see it very well on the video. Alright, I tried to look in the video. I think this is the first mode, which we also see here in the picture. So it's a pretty big branch. We got some wood going around with the florals on it. I also noticed that there are the little fairy things, which are also part of the, I think, blooming set. They remind me a lot of it. I personally don't really like that. Hopefully you can turn that off or something. I don't know, I feel like it kind of cheapens the look when it has the little fairies floating around. My character is the main character in this story. Get your little fairy bugs out of here. Personal preference maybe, but the harp has a really pretty floral around with branches. I really like that. It kind of grows from the stem of the floor, nature, growth kind of thing, story. The pattern is really pretty on this as well, and there's like pearls on there, decorations, same here and on the top. So I think this is like one first mode, so we can see like the branch going around, and then that's what you see here as well. I saw them later in the video. Here we have 1 branch less, and it has the wings here on the top. So I think that's the 2 modes. I can't really see it here. Wait. Oh no, this one also has it, the wings on it. Never mind. I don't know. It seems to be less branches. Look, you see 1 branch here, more branches on this side. That's like the best I can see right now. I don't know if there's any other differences. I think other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. But this is our first picture. I think this is also the color it comes in, no? Which is a green. The dress is also, I would say, kind of a lot. It's definitely a different shape that we've seen. It's a lot of ball gowns it's been, or like completely mermaid style dresses, but this one kind of has a little short dress skirt over on top. But the description made it sound like it's a top and a skirt, which it doesn't really look like it to me, if I'm honest. But again, I don't know if it's translation or not, so maybe we have to wait until we see that in game. The top, I think, is really pretty. I think I want to see if we can get a better picture of that as well. But very open. The back was all open. It seems to be tattoo, maybe? Part of the necklace here. Flowers and kind of like wings on her chest itself. And the skirt is fully colored with different layers. Big flower. I like this a lot. But these sleeves, oh, they're so distracting. Oh, they're too big. Sorry. It doesn't look good to me. I like the pot. I like this, all of that. Okay, just like cover that with your hands. I wouldn't wear it with that, but I guess you can style it however you would like. And the bottom of the skirt kind of goes down, sleek, and see-through with lots of, I would say, magical touches, like patterns on the side here, crystals. At the bottom, we got more flowers and layers and ruffles. Like, she looks very important, which I think is what they were going for in the first place. And this is, I think, part of the sleeve too. Maybe we have to refer to the video again. Her hair and stuff, I I don't know. I like the length. I saw that it had a gradient. I like the frills in the front. I like the waves that it has. But I'm not quite sure about the little bird's nest on top because it looks cool with the branches, yeah? The branches, the flowers, the butterflies, like she looks like a wood elf, but without the headpiece, it's gonna look so messy. And I think for 6-star hair, I would want it to look good without the like the hairpiece and everything with it. So maybe we get some better picture of that. Okay, I don't want to judge this in all one picture, but I think that is our first version here. Then our second picture is a pink recolor, but the lighting is very strong. Ooh, look at that. All right, at least we can have a close-up of the face and accessories because we couldn't really tell. You can see she has, I would assume it's dual ears with elf ears, and it reminds me a lot of the fairy set from Nikki, actually, and I really like that. It's cute. I don't really redo my characters. I don't have like an elf character or like some alien type, non-human species kind of character, and I think this would be a really cute touch. I like that a lot. That's a really nice piece. The necklace is a branch around with kind of like thorns on it, and then goes down in here with dyeable little gems on there because these are green. And then if you can tell here in the middle, it's like a girl with really big wings. So these are like wings that go to the side, like I don't know about that one yet. On her arms, I can see she has the high, I would assume this is bracelet category because sometimes they put them high up. It's on here with a chain. I don't know how far that goes, but it's also some sort of branch. You can only see it on one side, and on her hand we love to see it, another bracelet with a ring. Fingers crossed. This is just like a whole thing together, but it could be that this is a bracelet and then her pointy finger is a ring. Okay, like expect the worst for that one. I think the bracelet is really cool. I love that the wings are here too. I prefer it on the bracelets more than I do on the necklace, but gotta love pulling for bracelets. Pass. Alright, pass. For the hairpiece, normally I think they do split it in half, so maybe the branches are separate and maybe the butterflies are separate because, again, they like to have like 100 pieces, which is nice for customization, but not so nice if you want to complete it, so... I can't quite tell from this, but just, again, expect the worst and then be happily surprised when it's not. There is the branches that go, like, right up to the bridge of her nose almost. You can see it, little gem that goes down, and it goes all the way up on her hair in combination with the flowers and butterflies. And I don't know if they're moths. I don't know, because the wings are kind of like broken. There's like holes in the wings, and it kind of is the same in the lacy wings that she has, that the sides are kind of like scuffy and like perfectly smooth like some butterfly pieces have been, or like this butterfly here on the side, like this one has like a different texture. I'm not too familiar in butterflies and insects, so if anyone knows, like feel free to share. But that seems to be maybe one piece or maybe two. I wonder if it has different modes too. It didn't seem to be mentioned, but interesting. And the hair, again, like, it's hard to tell with the lighting, I think. So here we have some more dye-fused versions. You can see the dress. I don't think that's separate, man. Do you think that's separate? I don't know, maybe, if they say so, but again, translation. And you can really see her whole body through, like, it's all gonna be see-through. That's gonna look sick. Also, I think on darker skin tones, I don't really preview that, but like, the darker skin tones and then maybe with the white, like the contrast would be so cool looking. I think that's really pretty probably. So that's one of our other pictures. Then this one, I think I'm blue biased at this point. Okay, we know this. But oh my goodness, look at that. We have a better look on the wings too. The kind of ruffled look is also because they added ruffles to the lacing. They are pretty big, but this picture is really nice. Let me hide my face for a second so you can actually see the top of the body like a little bit better, because like that's really pretty. It would have looked more elegant if the sleeves weren't here, because like such a big part on both sides are the sleeves, and it takes away from like how elegant she looks here in the middle. I really like the chest piece. I think that's definitely my favorite part here. Surprisingly, then that's not the hair, but yeah. Really pretty. But I don't know if it's gonna be separate. If it is, that would look so good with the mermaid tail, like so good. I think we have to see. And here we have the same picture again. I feel like the promo picture aren't really that good. It's hard to tell what one is. And here we have another one. A little bit more contrast in the body piece as well. I can't tell the wings if they have a gradient or not. The hair definitely does, but I can't tell. I can't make out what it is. On the sleeves, oh, okay, we can now tell on both sides they have the branch bracelets and then the chains going around a little bit lower. I think around her elbow. I don't know if it goes any further than that, but that's a good one to know. Other than that, I don't know what it looks like, really. And oh, I think this is my favorite version. Oh, I love that. Guilty. That's really pretty. The purple and the blue, but they use the blooming effect. That also really helps. And I don't think the ruffles in the sleeve look like that in the game too. But pretty, really long hair. But I need to see the top without the hat on, honestly. Here we have another picture of the harp. And here we have a picture of the shoes, which I didn't even consider. Do we even have any socks? I can't even see that if we have socks or not. Everything is hidden. Didn't even see the shoes, alright? So they're cute. Very cagey design. I kind of like Nikki. But the Rosa shoes, no? I like the shoes. Cagey with gold platform heel. Very pretty, very elegant, and fairy tales like. Very much matches the set. I would really have to go back into the video now, but I don't know if there's any socks. And if there are, oh yeah, here you can see the shoes vaguely, but I don't know if there are socks or like what they look like. Okay, and then for the wings, I see a magical effect and there's also chains coming off the wings. I don't know if that's a mode. Do you see that? The chains? A bit choppy. Wait, look at the chains again. Yeah, okay, that looks cool, but I don't know how well it does with the animation. There's clipping, but it's not as bad as the coffin one, I think. Yeah, okay, here we got more branches going off other branches. I don't know if that's different modes. I think we'll have to experience that in the game. So that was the 6-star. Now let's have a look at the 5-star, because I have no clue what it looks like. Alrighty. Oh. No. 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 That's not for me. Maybe that's one for you. It's kind of reminding me Peter Pan, Captain Hook kind of vibes. Maybe Elegant Travel Lady. It's well done. It's just not a style that I like for me. Even the hair. Oh man. I think I really dislike this 5-star set. Oh. Ooh, okay. Promo pictures. What's the plot line here? The Dutch free will. Dutch? What? When the scepter of the old time sank into the waves of the Rhine. That's Netherlands. That's my country. That's my country. You're gonna give me a Dutch set and it looks like that? I'm actually offended. I'm actually offended. The Rhine, at least the Rhine. The Rhine, that's how we say it in Dutch, is a big river. Oh, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. This is a Dutch set? It is not. Sorry, let me... When the scepter of the old time sank into the waves of the Rhine, the Dutch free will carved elegance and lace carried freedom with leather. Is inspired by the Dutch golden age of the 17th century. I wanna cry. Is this the first Dutch set I'm getting in Life Makeover? And probably the only one, and it's gonna look like that? I don't feel represented. I do not feel represented. Brotherin. I think I see it a little bit in the collar and the sleeves. But I hate it. Oh. Out of everything, you have to choose the golden age. I see the vision slightly, okay? The Gouden Eeuw, as we call it in Dutch, the golden age, the Gouden Eeuw. A history lesson with Hammy. It would be more of a guy's fashion. The guys would have the sleeves and the collars. Like, if we look in the Gouden Eeuw, like, the women would wear, like, really big and classical dresses. But, like, what the guy's wearing is basically what they're giving us here. Oh, no. Why would you do that? What's wrong with you? The fact that that was my first impression and then I found out that this is supposed to be my country. All right, I see the vision yet. Okay, look at the hat, and then look at the collar, and then the puff sleeves with the gloves. That is like basically what they wore. The gloves, well, his sleeves aren't that puffy, but the hat and everything. But the women wouldn't wear that. I guess the women would have to undress it, but then they would have the long sleeve. And I'll be down to clown with this, all right, if you did that. But this is the vibes we're giving, okay? This is what it's given. Oh, crashing out over this. That is ridiculous. All right, let's review our Dutch set. All right, we have a dress, gloves, bag, shoes, socks, hair, I think earrings, and hat. Oh, kind of have to pull for it now, innit? It is inspired by, so it doesn't have to be like exactly, which I get, but like, bro, hat has kind of like a magical touch, I would almost say, to it with the little purple thing. The hair has the curls, but like, I'm over it. I'm so over it. Okay, it's fine. Recoup. The collar, really big, has a lace trim, has the same pin on the little bow in the front as well on the patch. Kind of like tight corset, and then a little puffer on the top. And on the sleeve there seems to be a slight gradient. I probably think the gloves are separate. That also has the gold embellishment that's on there. Maybe the collar. I don't know, I think that's part of one. We can see a little purple in her ear. I think they have earrings as well. Hair has like braids, but it's pretty long. Suitcase type of briefcase with a lot of pearls and decorations. Some sort of fanning on the side. The dress, I think, has a gradient look. It has like deep red here and like more of a black at the bottom. So that's pretty cool. I wouldn't see it. I don't see the vision. You lost me here, okay? I'm not gonna let this go. Hold on. Alright, so my country, I guess this is not like the 17th century. So a golden age is not the same thing. I know, okay? But like our country is known, like our like official like traditional clothing would look like this. Depending on kind of like where you are in the country, it would look differently, but most of the time it would have the little white hat, would have the yellow clogs, that especially this color is very like important. Black dress with the kind of like bib collar style collar as well, but like depending on where you are from, it would look like this. People don't really wear this anymore. Sometimes like at traditional places or like museums they would wear it, or like sometimes in smaller villages elderly women still wear this, but like not like modern people wear this a lot. But I mean, I don't care if it doesn't even look good. It's like something that makes my country mine, and I'm like, I don't know, I just wouldn't even have mind something like that. And this is not even that cute, but I wouldn't have minded because it would have been like fun. Also, you might have seen this pattern before, which is Delfts Blauw, which spoiler is also from the Netherlands. I would have loved to see like a dress inspired, like you can have like a big like gown kind of shape, kind of that like the green dress, and then put this pattern on or something like that. I feel like that would have been really nice. Just anything that isn't what we got, I guess. I just feel like it was the one and only chance I'm gonna get. That's why I'm so upset about it, but it's okay. It's okay. Maybe some of you like it, and then you can think of me every time you use it. So let's go with that. We have some different versions. We also have the Nachtwacht, which is a really, really big painting, and it's really famous, and it's in Amsterdam, and it's really nice. If you're ever there, you should go see it. But I think this kind of has the vibe. But again, the men's fashion wasn't too good back then. Why don't you inspire from a dress? The hat, again, with the outfit. She's wearing boots. No, she's not. She's wearing heels. Okay, never mind. I lost the plot here. I lost it. But I felt like the colors of this, especially the background, also really reminded me of the Nachtwacht. Don't know the English name, I'm sorry. But yeah, so also by a Dutch painter. It kind of has the same vibes. I do like it better in this color. But objectively of the outfit itself, I don't know if it's how strong it is, if you would use it separately. I think the hat is also really high up on her head. Either it's way in the back or it's like kind of floating, because I don't know, it seems to be really high up. The hair has a gradient to it. We got some earrings in there. Yeah, some chains going around. Here's a blue version also. I kind of like this one with the black hair as well. And a longer dress with some touches here. Another different version, the color. This is kind of the shape I was talking about, but it should have done that more on the front. I would have liked that better, I think. And a belt around with a slight loop. Maybe a bow, something alike. Ugh, I don't know. Should I just pull for this? Maybe for the styling wizard, I can make it a challenge. But that was our 5-star. Trying to justify it, but I can't. Because could have done something else. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, the Dutch, oh yeah, you know the Golden Age? I know how memorable that was because it was a pretty big thing for our country. But like even Meisje met de Pareloorbel, the pearl earring, you've seen this one before. Something like that I feel like would have been great. Like anything but taking a picture or painting like this and be like, yeah, that guy looks like a style icon. Let's make an outfit inspired by that one. Please give it another go, Life Makeover, please. All right, I'm done crashing out. Let's move on to our next 4-star. Let's have a look. Oh, that's cute. That is really cute. All right, the 4-star absolutely slaps. Shiny outfit. Okay, we got the shiny boots with lacing, purple heel sole of the shoe. I don't think hair is included with the set. They sometimes don't do that, so I think this is default hair. A necklace with beading on it. A little set of dice. Purse? I don't know if it's a purse. It's just like a handheld. It's a bit silly. I like the dice, but the chain pearls look kind of cartoony. Bracelet set. And then the dress. You know what the dress reminds me of? Is it not? No. Does anyone see the vision I'm going for? It's the first one that came to mind, yeah? The backlog of fashion dresses. It's well, I guess that got straps on it, but almost strapless, yeah? 3 different layers, sparkly and metallic. 3 different layers, well, 2 different layers, sparkly. Alright, can someone recreate the Barbie dress? Oh, I might just pull, I don't know. I'm like, I don't love it, but all of these sets, but just the 4-stars. So maybe I'll do that again, just like 30 or 40 pulls to get this one. I really like that dress. I don't know if there's going to be any socks with it, but there's only like a couple of items in here. So overall, 4-star set has to be one of my favorites. I might pull. Now let's move on to the ally card, and oh my gosh. Is that Sean? Vampire Sean? That's hot. That's hot. I'm lost. Oh my gosh. Okay, and the hairpiece she is wearing is one we have. I'm pretty sure I have that hairpiece. And he got like cat ears? Okay. What is he saying? Can someone translate? What is he saying? Okay. It's going to be an SSR because it's a 6-star. And then the evolution. Yeah, so he's not a vampire. He's like a werewolf kind of thing. Torn shirts and everything. Hey, girly. Okay. Alright, that's that. There's like quite a lot of Sean lovers, right? I will say for the few Roy lovers, but I think Sean has like a fan base. In the dungeon, the flames reflected in Suli's angry eyes. At this moment, he didn't know what he would be, only his master in this life, girl. And at this moment, you didn't know this was going to be the starting point for your destiny to meet. Okay, girl, sit down. Sit down. So that is the upcoming SSR. Now let's have a look at our Decom items as well. As per usual, for every 6-star, there's also a background, but they never showcase that, and you'll have to wait until that's in-game to see what that looks like. But normally I go for the background, so keep that in mind if you would like to get some more. Our first item here is a little handheld, a cat on a planet with little stars around it. It is a 5-star. Another day, another outfit that they use with the Kuromi dress that they'll never bring back. But the item here, it is cute, the cat, but it is very cartoony, especially the stars around it I think are kind of like, for a 5-star, I don't know. We already have kind of like a Galaxy handheld. I don't know if that's from a permanent banner or not, so maybe you don't have it. Could be a good one, but I don't know if this one is too strong. I like the outfit better than the actual handheld. Our next item here is the chest in the back. So I guess this is a background piece. I'm wondering why I went for 2 like floating things. Yeah, it's just a treasure chest. But it's a 5-star, so you can probably dye a lot of things for it. So maybe it's kind of cool. But we don't really have a pirate set. What she's wearing is kind of like messy, so I'm not really sure what the vibe was, what they're going for. So, alright, that's one item. And our last one is this kimono style dress. This one is the best one. I wouldn't go for the other 2. Really pretty. It has a gradient, it has blossoms on there, it's very simple. I would have loved this to be the 5-star set instead than the Dutch one. Alright, I think this one is really pretty. I love the long sleeves too, and they really blend in seamlessly. This is what I expect from Life Makeover kind of thing. They have an extra layer on top. Like, this dress is gorgeous. This one is really, really cute. I only have, I think, 2 or 3 kimonos. I wouldn't really pull for them normally, I think, but I think I would have. The hair is also really pretty with it, but there's no way to get that one, I think. I don't know. It's about the dress. So those are the Decom items. And then lastly, they're also getting a new fashion code or whatever the battle pass is called. This one is probably going to come on the server, but I think we're out of sync for like a couple of battle passes because we only just got that Christmas set. So I don't know if or when this one is coming. Disclaimer. But it is cute, so I want to show it because I do like the dual color thing, the double fabric. This one has a different pattern and like texture to it. I have made a skirt exactly like this before, but like way short. It was like this length, and I made it with purple and pink back when I was in my clothing sewing era, and it's so nostalgic for me seeing this right now. I really like it because of that reason. I don't know if it's actually a good set, honestly. The dogs are out, and there's also little... These are socks? Or are they like sheer socks? I'm not sure if these are sheer socks. I think so. And then it has a little belt on there. But the skirt is really cool. She has a little dog purse with matching shoe pattern. Yeah. The hair is really cute. And the hat is also really cute. So... And the necklace too. I think there's good stuff in this one. I think I might pick this one up. And then on the top of the dress, it has the two bows to kind of like keep the whole thing again. Again, very similar, okay? The one I made, the two-piece set that I made back in the day, I don't have a picture for it. Don't ask for it. It had a top and a bottom, and they were both like, one side was pink, one side was purple. And I also did the bows on top. So like, did they look in my wardrobe? So I'll probably pick this up if it's gonna be coming, because I think the hair is also really unique. So alrighty. I would love to hear all of your opinions in the comments down below. Are you going to be pulling? Are you going to be skipping? For right now, as I'm looking at it, I think I'm just going to do the same as I did for the current 5 stars. I'm going to just do the free tickets. I'm going to wait until I get those. I'm going to do like 40 pulls to get the 3-star at least, because I really like that dress. Okay, Barbie Dream Era coming up. Yeah, well, any Dutchies here, okay, any fellow Nederlanders, wat vind jij ervan? Ik wil het graag horen. Because like, I can't. I can't. To me, I'm disappointed with it because this is probably like the only chance I get. But fingers crossed, maybe one of my other fashion games will say, you know what, Netherlands is kind of like a cute country. Maybe we can make a cute little Delftsblauw set. Who knows? So we'll see. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!